Funko Fair 2023 has officially started, and it kicked off with a bang.
What's up, guys? I'm DK Wrestler, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about day one of Funko Fair 2023. So let's get right to it after this little intro.
Like,
comment,
and subscribe for more content. Notification bell?
Oh.
So today, as I'm recording this, officially kicked off day one of Funko Fair 2023, an event of which Funko announces various different reveals as terms to pops, sodas, plush, you name it, as terms to different licensors. And this year's Funko Fair is a little bit different because of the fact that instead of having reveals multiple days in a row, we are gonna have them every Wednesday for 3 straight weeks. So today being January 18th, we had day one. Day 2 will happen on the 25th, and the final day will happen on February 1st. And of course, day 1 kicked off with a bang with the highly anticipated new wave of Demon Slayer pops, which had various common pops, exclusive pops. We even got some common and exclusive pocket pops to go along with them. This wave is pretty sweet. Every pop involved in this set is so detailed. I know a lot of anime pops are very detailed, but this takes the detail of anime pops to a whole different level. And I noticed that some of the exclusives here were already pre-announced, like that metallic Nezuko, and then the pop that was a AAA anime exclusive was announced, I believe, last week, if I'm not mistaken. So we already knew about that, and then some of the comments we knew from, I believe it was either a Fun Days or Fright Night event where it was like an early sneak peek reveal, but now we have the full-on wave of pops, including a glow-in-the-dark version of, I believe his name is Rengoku or Renoku, I don't exactly know.
You've mastered total concentration constant. You're one step closer to being a Hashira. You're bleeding from the gut. Concentrate harder.
I have seen Demon Slayer once over as terms of the first season. I have not seen any of the new seasons since, but these pops are pretty sweet, and the pocket pops are alright because they're exactly the same molds from the original wave of pops, except in a tinier form in a keychain. Next up, we have items from Five Nights at Freddy's, which these pops look pretty decent. I know they make quite a bit of Five Nights at Freddy's items because a lot of people do enjoy that game. So the pops are pretty decent, and then with the other things that are involved, there is a couple of pocket pops, there's mystery minis, some of the figures that are like the smaller ones, or even like their 4-inch figures that aren't pops, and then we have the plush figures for Five Nights at Freddy's like they always do. And I mean, these figures aren't too bad, but they're just not my cup of tea per se. Next up, we have 2 brandalized pop art covers, one of the Flying Balloon Girl and the other of Tagging Robot. And this is pretty unique. We have seen a sneak peek of pop art covers before with that Disney 100 set where we have, I believe it was Oswald the Rabbit, which these aren't too bad. I'm really curious about what the future of this lineup is going to be by saying art covers. Is it going to be like different like art, like paintings and stuff? Like perhaps could there be a Funko Pop of Mona Lisa in the future because that's kind of like an art cover? I don't exactly know, but I'm really intrigued to see what Funko does with this brand new art covers lineup. Next up, we have the 3rd of 12 pops involved for the Captain America Civil War set, and it's a Black Panther. I enjoy Black Panther. He's actually one of my favorite MCU characters because the original movie is one of my favorite MCU movies of all time, and you kind of figure when it comes to this set, especially if you've seen the scene, you know all the characters. We already had Hawkeye, and I believe it was, Vision. I had to really zoom in on that photo there. It was Vision and Hawkeye announced so far, along with Black Panther. And if you've seen this scene, you know that there's going to eventually be like a Captain America, Iron Man, War Machine. I believe Ant-Man was in the scene. Even Scarlet Witch, I believe, was a part of this scene. So I can't wait to see when all 12 of these figures come out and seeing videos of people assembling this set together because this is just going to be an insane set. Continuing on the trend of Marvel, we have a set of pops for the upcoming MCU movie Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And this is a pretty decent set of pops so far. I'm sure we're going to get more, especially when the movie releases, I believe in May if I'm not mistaken. And whether it's the commons or the exclusives, they all look pretty cool, especially I believe it's Cosmos, the dog. There's a flocked version soon going to Hot Topic, and then I bet that that 10-inch Groot is going to be absolutely insane. Which there were more than just pops announced for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We have some Pocket Pops, we got Pop Plush, and especially a bunch of Funko sodas that are Star-Lord, Nebula, Rocket, Groot, an exclusive Mantis, Drax, an Amazon exclusive Cosmos, and a Walmart exclusive Warlock. And I'm noticing that this is now the second set of Funko soda figures that will not have a limited piece count to them, so Funko's gonna have fun really reproducing these Funko soda figures, but I'm kind of curious still of how well those no-piece sodas are going to sell. But I'm not saying that the soda figures are bad. They are some pretty cool sodas. Next up, we have a pop album for Mac Daddy by Sir Mix-a-Lot, and this isn't too bad. I mean, not really my cup of tea. I know I've said that phrase before in this video already as terms to music, but it's pretty cool that Sir Mix-a-Lot does have his own pop album, and it looks like, I can't exactly tell on the actual cover, is he leaning up against a car? If so, then the pop that was chosen here was a little weird. Continuing on the lineup for music pops, we have two pops of DMX, one being a common and one being a Funko Shop exclusive. And both versions are cool. You got one with the camouflage sweater for the common, and then you got a shirtless one for the Funko Shop exclusive. So it gives you a choice of whether you want both of them or you want one or the other, but nonetheless, they're both pretty decent, especially because both of them have different facial hairs, so it's very uniquely different from the two. Next up, we have a pop comic covers for Shazam, and of course, the character on the cover is Shazam. This is pretty decent, and I'm not surprised that this is being a comic covers, and especially announced around this time because I believe next month is the release of the DCEU film Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which Funko already announced a set of pops within the last couple of weeks for that movie also, so this is just being added to that to kind of add a little bit more hype towards the character of Shazam. And I believe they did that also when the Black Adam movie came out. They came out with the comic book version of Black Adam in a comic book cover, so now they're doing it with Shazam, and the cover overall is pretty decent also, and especially the pop that is involved here too. Next up, we have a set of pops for Gilligan's Island. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head whether it was a TV series or it was a movie. I think it was a TV series, if I'm not mistaken. But I remember a lot of people asking for Gilligan's Island Funko Pops, so it's cool that now we have a set of Gilligan's Island Funko Pop, and the pops are pretty decent, and I noticed this is a part of the set of the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary lineup, so it's cool that they're bringing out, you know, TV series or movies that Funko has not done before, but they're pretty big properties for Warner Brothers. Next up, we have a Pop Deluxe moments of Ron, Harry, Hagrid, and Hermione for Hagrid's Hut for Harry Potter. This is not too bad. I am not surprised that Harry Potter is getting a deluxe moments, especially for the movie set, and it does say it is number 4 because we did get the first 3 already, being the Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and the Elf deluxe moments. So now they're continuing this lineup, and I believe officially this would be the first common because the other 3 were Walmart exclusives. So it's really cool that they are doing one for Harry Potter, and I wouldn't be surprised if this isn't the last one that they make for Harry Potter. And last but not least, we have pops for the upcoming movie Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, which this lineup has 6 commons and 1 exclusive 10-inch pop that's going to be exclusive to Walmart. And this is not too bad of a set. I mean, the movie is coming out, I believe, in March, so this adds more hype to that movie, and I'm sure we're going to see more pops for this movie, especially kind of the monsters involved, as probably either normal exclusives or Comic-Con exclusives down the line. Like, I'm already looking at this 10-inch pop, and we've already seen what the games version of Dungeons & Dragons have already given us as terms to Funko Pops, so I'm excited to see the future of this lineup as terms to the movie coming out, because already with this 10-inch version of this monster, it looks really awesome. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Comment in the comment section below your favorite reveal from day 1 of Funko Fair 2023. Don't forget to press that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified of when videos like this release. So thank you for watching, and hope to
hope to see you guys in the next video. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.